All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Racers News Network Live. There is a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We got championship stuff. We've got bracket finals champions. We've got news that will shock and amaze the NHRA universe. Doesn't it seem like about a year ago we were, wasn't it a year ago? It was the greatest news ever in the history of
Oh God.
NHRA.
Was that SEMA or PRI that it happened?
Oh
I
no,
feel
that
like it
was
was
PRI.
PRI.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But but before we dive into this, I have a little something I was working on the other day that we're gonna ask Mr. Sanka.
Oh boy.
Now, most of you have heard of Stephen Colbert. Colbert does the Colbert questionnaire. I came up with our own version of the Colbert questionnaire. It's the RNN questionnaire. Is that kind of lame and boring? Yeah, pretty much. Do I
Okay.
care? No, because you know what? We are all about having fun. So, a lot of people know Pete, but Pete, are you ready for people to really know you, Mr. Sanka?
Uh, isn't things like this supposed to get run by me before it happens, or am
You
I
gotta,
that
gotta get
irrelevant?
your legal.
We're gonna we need to have legal check this out.
Yeah. All right. Do we know anybody who's a lawyer or a paralegal? If you do, if not, too bad.
All right, so
All right.
what does this entail besides boring the hell out of anybody that's going to be watching?
15 questions. They're all short and
15?
painless. 15. They're all short and painless. I promise you.
Oh my God. Okay.
Peter Sanka, are you ready to be known?
I'm ready for time that I'll never get back. Go ahead.
All right. Question number one.
I'm ready.
What's the best pizza?
Meaning toppings or place?
Yes.
Modern pizza, sausage and mushroom.
Okay. What is the one thing that you own that you should really just throw out?
Wow. My stepson. just could I just heard him open his
Just because he
door.
sticks his face in every time we go on now.
Serious answer. My RC cars.
The RC cars.
Yeah.
All right. What is the scariest thing about racing to you?
Um, I'd say probably getting hurt and worrying my family.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Let me just do something here.
Did you already have these questions made up?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just have entirely too much time on my hands.
I was going to say, when did you come up with this?
Middle of last week.
Perfect.
Yep. All right. Question number four. Beer or hard stuff?
Beer. Beer.
Beer. Number five. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
I'm sure. John Force. Yeah, John Force.
John Force. Okay.
Yeah. Ron Caps. Ron Caps. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I'm not a real big autograph guy, but if I have like a piece of cool memorabilia, like I think one time I went to Englishtown and bought one of my Warren Johnson uh, die-cast cars, and I had
Yeah.
him sign it. Something like
What
that.
about the Street Outlaws guy that signed the stuff for Regan, sent to Regan?
Yeah, my daughter had a Big Chief signed her phone case once, so yeah, that was a
Cool.
big deal. Yeah.
Cool. All right. What do you think happens when we stop racing?
You die, your life sucks.
You can tell he's a rookie, right? What do you think happens? Well, we save a lot of money and we have a lot more time on our hands.
Okay. Favorite racing movie?
Gotta be Heart Like a Wheel.
Okay. Least favorite smell?
Racing smell?
Racing smell or just any smell?
Sure, let's go low. We'll keep it to racing. Yes, racing smell.
Burnt
Least
transmission
favorite.
fluid.
Burnt transmission fluid. I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, exercise. Is it worth it?
No.
Listen, your heart only has so many beats in it. I'm not wasting it on exercise.
Yeah, you die either way.
All right, this is probably a question I should skip for you, but I'm going to ask anyways, just
Okay.
because. Dot 90 or all out?
I like all out.
I gotta tell you, I really like switching it up.
Dot 90 is more fun when you're doing it.
I like the challenge of dot 90. Yeah, I don't know that I could pick one.
Okay. Most used app on your phone?
Facebook.
Shocking.
Yeah, right.
You're not live.
Yeah.
All right, you get what's
Brendan
the
wanted to
peanut
know if we were
gallery?
Brendan wanted to know if we were live yet. I'm like, yeah. So shut up.
All right, you get one song to listen to for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
What is it? Now, it doesn't have to play continuously, but when you want to listen to a song, it can only be that one song.
Whew. I like music. That's tough. I will say 5150 from Van Halen.
Okay. What number am I thinking of?
5150.
Six.
Just by default.
No.
What number are you thinking of? You're thinking 7.
No.
Okay.
Describe the rest of your racing career in 5
Hold on.
words.
Hold on. Are you going to tell me what the number was?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Describe the rest of your racing career in 5 words.
Little too none.
5 words?
5 words.
End it with a bang. That's 5
Well,
words.
that's 5 words. Mediocre with flashes of brilliance.
That's 4. Mediocre with flashes
with
of. Oh no, I'm
flashes
sorry.
of
That was 5.
brilliance.
All right,
I'm a teacher, you know.
I can tell.
Counting to 5 was the requirement. Thank God.
All those college courses you had to take before you started.
Yeah.
You need to count to 5.
That's right. They weren't real college courses.
7, 12,
Yeah.
1. All right, so that's the entertainment portion of our show today.
That was 15. Felt like
That
it
was
was about
15.
40.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Stop it.
So now, do you give me another 15 next show,
No, it's gonna be the same.
or this is a
questions.
one-shot deal?
It's gonna be the same questions. We're gonna do it Well, it's not going to be for you every show.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Deal.
And it's when I feel like it.
Okay.
When I have random delusions of grandeur, which, as you well know, I have those a lot. So,
Fair enough.
yeah,
I still want to know what number you were thinking.
29.
29. I don't know how I didn't guess that. My age. You
Elijah's
think
favorite number.
yeah, my age. You think I would have known.
That's Elijah's favorite number. I have no idea where the hell he got that one from, but whatever.
All good.
Plus, he was a Kevin Harvick fan in another life.
There you go.
Yeah. So, end of the season in the Northeast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's depressing seeing all the posts like from Epping and Lebanon Valley. You know, thanks for a good year. See you in the spring. It's like, man, where did that summer go?
Yeah. Um, there's a lot of stuff coming up though. We had championships. We'll get to later. Some of them were settled. Um, obviously we have one in Division One. Again, we'll talk about that in a little while. But
Yep.
um, your buddy Ron Capps has finally announced the worst kept secret in all of the racing universe that he is now going to own a Top Fuel dragster with Matty Gordon at the wheel, and they have a
Yep.
sponsor, Carlisle Tools.
Very cool.
Who's texting you?
Yeah. I'm it just entered my mind for something to talk about, but I have to look up the proper name for it so that I don't screw it up.
What duplicator?
It's it's at
Thingamabobber.
MIR. The
Oh, World Cup Finals.
World Cup Finals. Thank you. WCF.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
so
they had like, go ahead.
I'm sure that you've seen the devastation to Jamaica from
Yeah.
Hurricane Melissa. And I'm a absolute Cletus groupie, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm totally hooked on his videos and stuff. He's awesome. And the stuff that he does to volunteer to help people out is just amazing. I think he made 3 trips back and forth to Jamaica in his own personal airplane, uh, bringing materials and stuff there to try and help out, and also bringing back um, tourists that were trapped there from the storm. He's a cool dude. In between seeing that and getting his cars ready to go to this race,
Right.
it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, he actually flew search and rescue teams out there as well
Yep.
with cadaver dogs and everything.
Yes. Correct.
So yeah, very
Yep.
cool. Him, I think Greg Biffle did as well.
Yes.
Or
They're
either that
actually
or he's
very good
having his
friends.
helicopters flown over there, one of the two.
Yeah, him and Biffle are actually really good friends. They're on each other's videos quite a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. And did you see any pictures of the rigs lined up to get into that track?
Or the World Cup finals.
Yeah.
Both sides of I mean, I've never been there. It looks like it's your typical backcountry 2-lane road, both
Right.
sides of the road,
Man.
and yeah, it's gonna be insane.
They announced, I want to say, might have been Friday or Saturday of this past week, that you will not be able to come there and buy a ticket. If you don't have a ticket, you're not getting in. And be
Sold
careful of
out.
scalpers because there's a lot of them out there. But I mean, could you imagine selling out a race? I don't know what the capacity of that track is, but could you imagine? Now, I'm not talking about racers, I'm talking about spectators.
Yep.
Could you imagine selling out a drag race a week before it even happens? A total sellout, online sales? That's crazy to me.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. It's insane.
A lot of people are going to be checking that race out.
Yep. And I have to look around to see if it's streamed. It's got to be.
I know it's on Flow Racing, and I heard that someone's going to have a live stream on YouTube. But if Flow Racing are the ones that have it, I can't imagine they're going to allow too much of anyone else YouTubing it. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's uh that's a hell of a way to wrap up their year and get ready for a national event in 2026.
Yeah. Have you seen Jim, the owner of Cecil? Is it Halsey?
Halsey,
Halsey. Have you
yeah,
seen his things with getting invited to the Pro Mod World Series or Winter
yeah,
Series? Hysterical. They're
yeah. He's
they're
gonna bring his
a lot
track
of
scrubber
they're
just to
having
be
a
able to.
boatload of fun with it, which I love to see because it's it, the NHRA pros have become, for the most part, very robotic. Which they're in a lot of the limelight. They're trying to be politically correct. They got a boatload of sponsors that they have to keep happy. But I love seeing the human side of the racing and watching them all kid around and break each other's chops and all that stuff. That to me is entertaining as the actual racing.
Makes it a lot more fun. It really does. It
Yes,
doesn't, like you said, it doesn't make it so stiff,
right, right.
you know. It reminds me of, do you remember the cow plop funny car?
Yep,
Okay. Reminds me of stuff like that. They
right,
hated that car, but it was
right.
freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
How about our Division One?
sorry.
You with me?
Stock Eliminator was settled over the weekend in Vegas.
Yep.
Brother Linky from
Bubba.
NHRA Division One is your 2025 NHRA Stock Eliminator World Champ. And actually, give me just 1 sec. I'll pull up the points. So I think it's him and Johnny Gray, 1-2. If I
Oh, is that
remember
right?
right. I believe so, yeah. Sorry, give me just a sec. I'm
Yeah, you're good.
totally trying to do 87 different things at once, and I can barely do two.
We're after the intro to 15 questions, we're pretty much low pressure tonight, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah. Yeah, Bubba is obviously in first place in the division with 426. Johnny is second place, 405. Rough and Ready Shane Oaks is third. Fourth is Austin Alvey. Fifth, the that's the kid is going to be a killer. I mean, he already is. First year in stock eliminator, of course, Paul Stalba, fifth
Yeah.
place. And he's only, I mean, obviously the season's wrapped. He's not going to chase anything because I think eight events is maxed out. Am I correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So the top seven are maxed anyways. The other ones
Eight
don't really
eight
have a
events is maxed out for the division.
right,
I don't know what the steps are for the world,
right.
but
But yeah, Paul Stalba from first year in stock eliminator to fifth in the division is pretty damn
could you
impressive.
imagine? Think about the people that have raced year after year that never got a top five finish.
Yep.
And think about how not surprised everyone is that he finished top five because he's that good of a racer.
Yep. He is 9 points ahead of Joe Santangelo. So
Wow.
that says something in and of itself. With
Boy, you're
everybody
not kidding.
knows
You are
what
not kidding.
what a hardcore racer Joe
Yep.
is, and he's, you know, sixth place and Paul's fifth.
Right. Yeah,
So,
that's a pretty impressive feat for your first year of racing big cars.
yep. All right, let's do the top five in points just cause. Divisionally, NHRA Division One. First place in comp eliminator, Joe Carniscali. And I think he's out west, if I remember correctly.
What's his car number? Does it have it on there?
Uh,
Well, it's got to start with a one if he's claiming Division One, right?
right. Yeah, he's got the uh registration number 1251. He's got that screaming little six-cylinder stick shift Cavalier,
Oh, okay.
purple, and it's kind of painted similar to how your car was before you had it repainted. Let's see. Second place, Don Eccles the third in the dragster. Third place, Steve Zepka. Fourth, Mark Hopkins. Number five, Rich Schottenberger. All right, super stock. Peter Diagnolo is in first place. Lenny Williams in second. Byron Warner in third. His brother Brian in fourth. Fifth, Justin Pacillo. All right, stock we just did. Super comp. Jason Kenny is in first. Second place, Thomas Smith. Number three, Dave Long. Number four, Ken Moses. And number five, a frequent guest of ours, Tori Iacono.
She finished fifth. Good for her.
Yep. Let's see. Super gas. First place, Josh Eastburn. Now he was on a roll. I think he got two race wins in a row.
Yeah, him and I want to say his sister. Did they both win at a race?
I think they both won at Cecil.
Yep.
Um, Second place, Keith Mayers. Third, Charlie Knopick. Fourth, George Smith. And number five, Michael Handress. Super Street, Thomas Amorosi. Keith Mayers in second. Frank Volpe in third. Fourth, another frequent guest on our show. Actually, third and fourth are frequent guests on our show. Frank Volpe. And number four, Taylor Nobile. He clipped Taylor by 1 point, 332 points to her 331.
Wow.
Yep. Number five, Neil Vaccaro.
Neil finished top five. Look at him.
Now, if I remember right, he's the one that went to Florida, right? He's got the white and orange or red striped
Yep.
Calais.
Calais. Yep.
Yep.
I've done a bunch of work on that car.
Yeah. All right. Top dragster. A young lady who is out west. I know that. I believe her brother went with her to run as well. I'll look at the entries for Pomona afterwards. Jessica Eastburn in first place. Again, this is top dragster for Division One. Chuck
Yep.
Crapella in second. Walter Zalak in third. Scott Lucan in fourth. And fifth, Kevin Robb. And last but not least, top sportsman. Number one, Jeff Brooks. Number two, Michael Daniel or Michelle Daniel. Michelle Daniel. I believe that's that red Daytona with like 17 nitrous kits on it.
Yep.
Third, Fast Freddie Perkins. Fourth, Larry Willard. And number five, Rob Hyatt. So that is your top five for Division One. Let me look real quick, and I will see if either or both of the Eastburns are out west for Pomona. And then we can have a little fun talking about
We should be
Pomona.
talking about is the championship that they wrapped up, Division One for the first time ever.
Well, go ahead while I'm looking.
No, I don't really know much about it except for they won the championship out in Vegas. I'm actually blown away that it's the first time ever that that happened.
That they doubled up.
Yeah, well, just that they won the championship in general. I can't believe that never happened before for Division One.
All right, bear with me for just 1 sec. I want to confirm or deny. All right, top dragster Jessica Eastburn is entered at Pomona, and Super Gas.
I'm sure if she's entered, he'll be entered, unless he's claimed out.
I don't see his name.
Wonder if he's claimed out. Might be.
Might be. That's the one thing I didn't look at. But yeah, NHRA Division One cleaned house um for the bracket finals out in Vegas. So that was rather impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they decided it because first place and second place looked to have the same number of points. I believe it was 700. But I'm assuming that uh, they had either some kind of a runoff or it was head to head. And Division One beat whoever came in second, even though the points were the same. That must have been the
Right.
tiebreaker or something. But yeah, I was very surprised to hear that that's the first time that Division One ever won that. Um, but hey, congratulations.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be able to get a firm answer on it because I got a message from our good friend Steve Rhodes at NHRA Division One office yesterday. The Tuesday of Turkey Week, he's going to be coming on, and we are going to officially wrap up the 2025 uh, Division One season, including the divisionals and the bracket finals in
The
Vegas.
Tuesday before Thanksgiving,
Yes. Are you not here?
I'll be in FLA.
When you leaving?
We start driving Sunday morning, so I should be there by
Oh,
then.
okay. We
We'll
should be
figure
able
it
to
out.
pipe in for a little while.
Yeah, yeah. For my buddy Steve Rhodes, I'll come on.
So yeah, he messaged me yesterday and said, "Hey, why don't we do this?" And I said, "All right, cool." So he wanted to do it after Pomona, which of course is that weekend.
Sure.
So
Yeah, and I would
have
like
a
to because I feel terrible that we won and it's not even the bracket finals out there. What do they call it? The world finals or
world,
something.
yeah, world
But
championship.
I hate that they did so good and I'm so ignorant to it that I really don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, with the exception of the fact that we got crowned first place. But yeah, it would be nice to hear it from someone that actually knows how big of an accomplishment that was, because I'm sure it was pretty big.
I know Mark was out there. I know Steve was not there.
Mhm.
So also, there's a vicious rumor going around that the divisional office is going to be moving to your great state.
I feel like I heard that during the course of the year. I heard that was going to be happening.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, um, also something that came out a little while ago, 2 or 3 hours ago. Modified production is going to make an NHRA comeback. It's going to be in comp eliminator where many people feel that it belongs.
Nice.
So that means you got to put a stick shift into Vega.
Yeah. I can't even turn on a wind light with a 2-speed power glide. You want me to start shifting it?
That
And
might
I
be
don't
the
even shift.
secret.
I don't even shift it. It shifts by itself. Nah, I'm good. I'll keep the old girl just the way she is. She is getting a little bit of a facelift this winter, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got some bubbles in the roof. Something's going on with the paint. Um, and I'm gonna new windows, and I'm doing a it's my windshield is flush mounted now, but seeing as how I'm painting the whole roof, I got those scalloped, those metal scalloped where they go, they kind of have, they do like this, and they have little bolt holes in them, all evenly spaced. I'm gonna weld those in the window frame all the way around, so that right now it's flush mounted, but it's actually got like a 3/4 inch piece of rubber. So you got to be really careful when you're tightening it down, otherwise the windshield will have whoops to it. Whereas if there's a metal edge all the way around, it won't do that. So, I'll paint it the same color as the car, and see this how the cowl needs to be painted, and obviously the roof needs to be painted. So it's like the perfect time to do it. So I'm just gonna do it. And what other stupid things I find along the way, touch up some chips and
We'll have to have
all
a
that.
talk with your painter. Smack him
Yeah,
around a little bit.
that's all. So that's it.
That's right. Oh, also the TBD on the NHRA national event schedule
Yep.
is supposedly going to Rockingham.
Okay. Yes, I've
So
been to Rockingham a couple of times, but it's been a while. I don't picture a national event there, size wise, but I probably wasn't paying attention too close. And I'm sure they've done a lot. I mean, it's probably been 7, 8 years since I've been there, so I'm sure things have changed since then.
I know from what I've read online that they've done a lot of improvements over the last year or so. Um,
Yep.
let's see, comment. While Rockingham has made a lot of improvements, I'm not sure the facility is capable of holding a national event. Um, I'm sure the IHRA guys have something in mind,
Right.
and I'm surprised that the four wide stuff lasted as long as it did. That's a good point because in 2026, they're still going to have the event in Vegas, but it's
Right.
going to be traditional. It's not going to be four wide.
Right.
So,
How about at ZMAX?
as far as I know, that is still going to be four wide.
I still I think 4 wide is awesome as far as complete chaos and horsepower and everything. I just don't think, and we've talked about this on the show before, I just don't think it should be a points event. I think they should do it once a year. I think they should, or they could alternate back and forth between Vegas and ZMAX. And I think it should be a non-points, big money event. Yeah. Oh, get some big sponsors and just make it a spectacle. You could even do something where you qualify all the dragsters, you qualify all the funny cars, you take their average qualifying, race them against each other, and just offset the tree. I just do something crazy. Just make it's a spectacle to see 4 cars go down the track at the same time. So make it a complete spectacle for a lot of money.
Right. Very, very similar to what they did at the US Nationals back in the day with the Winston Select.
The Winston, you got it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean it's like it's a once a year cool thing. Especially if, and I haven't looked at the schedule, so again, forgive my ignorance, but like in the past, they've raced two races a year in Vegas. One was a four wide, one was a regular, and they would do the same thing at ZMAX. So if you already have one race at the track and it's traditional, then do the next race and like I said, have it be do one race before the playoffs start and
Right.
just make it be a big crazy thing. And I don't know. I think that would be really cool to watch.
All show, all money, go like hell, have a good time,
Yep.
or
Yep.
even do something similar to how Rob does with his series, do like a top 8 of each class.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. And again, you could do big money, but you got to make sure you got your shit together because we're only taking 8 cars. We're not taking 16. They
Right.
could do it a lot of different ways. Of course, 8 cars on a four wide, the show would be over in about 10 minutes. So you got to be careful of that too. But
All right, so you mentioned the schedule. Just bringing you up to speed on it. For 2026, they're going to kick it off at Gainesville again, March. The Phoenix, March 20th through the 22nd. Pomona, April 9th through the 12th. Charlotte is going to be four wide,
yep.
April 24th to the 26th.
They're going, they're
South,
going, they're going to start in Florida, go across the bottom of the country, go to Pomona, and then go all the way back to Charlotte.
yeah.
Cool.
Then South Georgia,
Yep.
Chicago,
Okay.
Maryland,
Yep.
Epping,
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Bristol, Norwalk, Sonoma, Seattle,
Right.
Brainerd, Indy, and then the playoffs will be Reading,
Right. Yeah.
TBD,
Maple Grove.
which again I'm going to assume that's the Rockingham they're talking about.
Yeah.
St. Louis, Dallas, Vegas, and then Pomona, and then wrap it up in Pomona. The traditional end of the year.
So they still race in Pomona twice. They just don't start off the year with Pomona.
Right, they're starting off in Florida again.
Interesting. I love
That'll
it
be what
starting in Florida. I think it's cool.
yeah, that'll be what the third year I think they've been in Florida. They
I think
started in
so.
Florida.
I feel like they did it that way post COVID. So it might be, yeah, third or fourth year or something like that.
Right. Yep.
And I don't care what anyone says, it should always end in Pomona. That's
Tradition.
just the way it should be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Some traditions you just don't mess with.
Right. Right.
It's like having the Indianapolis 500 on Memorial Day weekend.
Right. Right. I mean, they
Even
they went out on a limb making the opener in Gainesville. And I would have to say if you're gonna take the opener away from Pomona, that would be, especially considering the time of year that it is, that to me is the altogether logical choice would be Gainesville. And I think that's a great move, but in my opinion, it needs to end at Pomona.
yeah. I would like to completely squirrel for just a moment. There was a plane crash at Louisville International Airport, and Scott Farley and his wife Michelle wanted everybody to know that they were not involved in that plane crash. They are okay.
Good. Good.
So, as we all know, they both fly. They're pilots for UPS.
Right.
So I'm assuming then it was a UPS plane. Assuming.
Good. Glad that they're okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, complete squirrel moment. So apologize.
Yeah.
But
And prayers for the racing accident that happened over the weekend. I believe it was in Oklahoma. Um, T-Town, they call it. Throw down at T-Town. I thought it
Yeah,
was an
yeah, that was. I saw the video. I saw a couple of the videos. That was rather vicious.
I didn't see a video. And honestly, I'm okay with not seeing it. But I guess it went over the guardrail and hit a tree, and then it got into some first responders on the other side of the track, and yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
Not
it
good.
it looked like, and again, I'm saying I stress looked like
Yeah.
there was no guardrail on the right hand side.
Oh, really?
It looked. I said I it was one of those videos. I saw it, it came up. I glanced at it and then I looked away.
Right. Yeah.
So,
But yeah, you hate hearing stuff like that.
Frankie, what's going on, Frank Volpe? Where are they going to park everyone? He says. I assume you're talking about Rockingham. Is that correct, Frank?
What was this question?
Where are they going to park everyone?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been years since I've been there, but I don't recall it being big enough. Of course, NHRA knows a hell of a lot more than I do. I'm sure they've scoped out the area and can figure it out, but I couldn't imagine a national event being there. But it's been a
Yeah,
while since I've been there, so
yeah. He was talking about Rockingham. He said.
yeah,
Now, another thing. Did you see the probability is much higher that Palm Beach is coming back?
I did not.
Yes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is an event that was going on when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
That's where the 5 day bracket bash was, right?
What do you mean when you were a little kid? It wasn't that long ago. Yes, it was the Moroso 5 day.
Yeah.
I went 01, 02, and 03.
All right. That's before I matured.
Yeah. Well, if we're waiting until you mature, then you're still a little kid. But yeah, that's where the Moroso 5 day was.
Now, I always got a chuckle. I remember you told me the story that whenever there was a launch at Kennedy,
They would
they had to
stop the
stop
racing.
racing.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't on the line, but I was close. I want to say I was like the second or third pair away from the burnout box. And you're strapped in, you're ready to go, and then all of a sudden everything stops. So I'm like, what? Why? And someone just pointed, they're like, check that out. And it's not it's not like it's you could see it. It's not that close where it's like you could look and you could be like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. And it looks like it's about this big in the sky as far away as it is, but it literally goes like right through the Christmas tree, its trajectory as it goes up. So they stop the racing just till it gets to like where it won't be a distraction when you're trying to hit the tree. But
Right.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I got a chuckle out of that the first time you told me that story.
The one thing that I will say is amazing about that is how big the fire plume is, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, versus how big the vessel is.
Yeah.
It literally looks like this pen, if we could do that, and it's like the top part of the pen is the vessel, and all the rest is the fire plume. And
It's
I remember,
smoke and fire. Yeah.
yeah, that much I remember, and it being very impressive. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, that was kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, so we're kind of at the point in the season where also there was another track that announced it was closing um this week in Alabama.
Yep,
I
I
don't
saw
I
that
don't have
too.
the name right in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Who's involved with Palm Beach?
I'd give me a second, I can tell you.
Okay. Because I know is it Raul in Georgia that at one time was trying?
Possible.
Yeah. I know he was trying. I know he did a couple of live feeds from there. Haven't heard much after that. Just wondering if it's him doing it or if it's someone else.
I'm gonna guess, it's just simply a guess, that it's probably not, only because he's probably neck deep in preparations for 26 with their
For a
national
national
event.
event, right?
The RPM group is the name of it.
Okay.
Waiting for it to come up here.
Hey, it's all good. Whoever it is, good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a drag strip, as well as you know, and many people know. It's a drag strip, a road course, a go-kart track,
Yep.
and a bunch of other stuff. Uh, yeah, RPM Group wants to reopen PBIR. What will it take, though? Read more in the link. Let me see if I can find the link and give you kind of the Reader's Digest version. Uh, Easier said than done, maybe.
Hmm.
But anyways, there's a possibility. Oh, here we go. PBIR may be resurrected. Great news for those who raced at Palm Beach. Looks like it's possible for the track to make a comeback. Just a few weeks ago, the IHRA acquired Piedmont, and now there are rumors circulating that PBIR may be purchased directly by Daryl Cattell, excuse me, of IHRA.
All right.
This will be added to the list of tracks Sanction Buddies already owns. Um, so I mean, he's the dude's throwing money around like it's nothing.
He is. I mean, you got to wonder how much money this guy has, but
Yeah.
you just got to hope that it just keeps getting better and better for the sport. I don't give a shit what initials are on it. As long as there's people going down a drag strip, I'm happy.
Well, I know our friend Fast Freddie Perkins is racing at Galot, so I'm
Yes,
gonna
I
reach
saw
out
that.
to him
Yeah.
and see if he wants to see if he's got time next week to maybe come on and chat a little bit about. I mean, he's raced NHRA, he's raced PDRA, and now he's hitting IHRA, just to kind of give us a firsthand. I
Right.
was there, see instead of trying to decipher what people are writing, and getting a real perspective on
Sure.
how
Yep.
things are. So I think that would be cool. So Freddie, if you're listening, I'm gonna bug you. So
I'm sure he wouldn't mind spending some time with us.
nope. It's like the old Howard Stern saying, when Freddie comes on, why does everybody tune in? Because you never know what he's gonna say next.
That's for sure. It's kind of like you when you never know when someone's going to ask you 15 random questions.
Really?
Really. Well,
Uh,
it's almost 8 o'clock. I feel like we've talked about absolutely nothing tonight. And here we are an hour later.
yep. So
Somewheres.
all right. I
Cool.
will reach out to Mr. Perkins and see if he's available, if he's gonna be available next week. If not, we'll probably take a little break before the holidays. Um, but we are going to have Steve Rhodes on the Tuesday of Turkey Week
Yep.
and wrap up the NHRA Division One Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series and the bracket finals, and talk about the championship for the double championship for Division One. So
Excellent. Congratulations to D1 and congratulations to all the champions.
absolutely, congratulations, Bubba Linky, on your win, and best of luck to the Eastburns out in. I assume they're going to run the divisional while they're out at Vegas too.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sure.
Obviously, there's no entry list, so I can't confirm it. But my guess
Right.
would be you're out. You're only what, 3 hours away from California,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
But all right,
Excellent.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is how we do that. Pete, thank you for taking time and have a good night.
My pleasure. You too, buddy.
All right, we'll talk to everybody soon. See you.
See you guys.